Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play FrogComposband. So, after last time, almost feels weird to just get back into the game and just, start over. But of course, there are still plenty of things left to do. Specifically, checking out, well, I guess technically all the different monsters, not to mention all the combinations of classes and regular races. Although, well, we're still going to be playing monsters for the time being, and you can already see what the random choices gave me last time, because I'm starting this one over for a number of different reasons that I might or might not get into. I didn't make it very far though, so this is going to be mostly still blind, although I know the basics, I guess. Anyway, we're playing as a leprechaun. That's the random race the game decided to give me. And believe it or not, I actually chose the lucky personality before even before the leprechaun choice, even though this seems like the absolute perfect combination of personality and monster class that you could come up with. But yeah, it's just, I mean, I guess it's in very much in character because it's just a very lucky coincidence. So I was actually looking at the various personalities recently and just trying to figure out which one I might settle on for just, my default go-to personality, because I don't know, most of them, I mean, all of them have advantages and disadvantages, right? Except for ordinary, which is just the default. But that one seems lame, so I was wondering, rather than try to figure out which one is the best and try to min-max every single time, I could just, I kind of wanted to just settle on something as my baseline. But I don't like all the ones that make you, worse at. Well, I mean, honestly, I just don't like being worse at anything, because anything could be important. And so I was looking over the list, and I mean, yeah, sexy is kind of okay, I suppose. The aggravation doesn't really seem to matter that much. But the bonuses aren't amazing either. But well, then there's lucky, which I've wait, where's it? There, lost it. Lucky, which I don't think I've ever used before, but it honestly sounds pretty good. A lucky adventurer has poor stats. I mean, yeah, -2 and everything, slightly lower life rating, but surprisingly can do all things well. For some reason, good things seem to happen more often to lucky players. And you know what? Yeah, I mean, I guess the negative stats are gonna be, well, not really much of a problem. They're obviously not great, especially early on. They might be a bit of a disadvantage. But later on, I feel like that's just gonna even out. Like, you tend to max out your stats anyway and have massive bonuses to at least the things that really matter, to the point where -2 isn't really going to be a big deal by the end game. Whereas the bonus to skills, and especially the good luck, however exactly that's going to manifest, seems like it's just going to be beneficial all the way throughout the game. So yeah, that just sounds good to me. Plus, this is already, well, I mean, every roguelike is always going to be highly luck-based, right? To an extent. Of course, there's also skill and knowledge that comes into play. Well, knowledge, I suppose, mostly. But, yeah, I don't know. Lucky seems to make sense. Plus, it pairs so perfectly with this class that the game decided to give me that, I can't possibly not go with this. So, leprechauns. Leprechauns are small, mischievous creatures, always scheming for gold. They're weak, but quick and stealthy. For combat, they prefer not to use weapons at all. Rather, by keeping their weapon hand free, they may pilfer objects or gold from their foes and flee to safety, all in a single action. Oh, how I hate it when enemies do that on me. So, yeah, they're capable of fighting with normal weapons, but should the need arise, but one seldom hears of leprechauns inspiring fear in combat. Right, so yeah, this one sounded interesting right off the bat. Not necessarily great, mind you, but interesting. Primarily, I'm questioning how good the stealthiness, the stealth approach, even is in the long run. I mean, early on, sure, or all the way throughout the game, you might benefit from not alerting all the enemies in a room, for example, and picking the enemies off by one, one at a time, and so on. But it's not like you're getting like backstabs on unaware enemies, or any kind of damage bonus for sneaking up on a helpless sleeping enemy, the way you do, for example, in Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. I seem to remember quite enjoying. I want to say it was a kobold and a feline kind of characters that would specialize in that kind of gameplay, and get nice bonus attacks on when sneaking up on enemies. I don't think that's a thing here. So yeah, we'll see. Being quick is good, obviously, and well, we'll see how this whole pilfering thing goes. Leprechauns value riches above all else and even begin the game with their legendary pot of gold. Leprechauns also have the luck of the Irish, and good drops are more common for them. That is certainly good. For magic, the Leprechaun has a few talents, even including some curses for offense. Malicious Leprechauns and deaf Leprechauns are vile, evil creatures, after all. They are masters of teleportation and detection, and while their melee skills do not inspire much fear, except of poverty, they are great masters of bow and device alike. At high levels, they move with incredible speed and seem to be in multiple places at once. Not sure if that second part there is to be taken literally, because I don't know how that would work. Maybe you can literally multiply, create clones of yourself or something, but you definitely do get a speed bonus. I think you might even start with a certain speed bonus. So, yeah, that is definitely good. Dexterity determines the Leprechaun's skill with their magic. Right, so looking at the skill list, looking at the stats, you get a massive boost to Dexterity while getting a massive negative to Strength, which is obviously not amazing. But skills-wise, it doesn't look like you get any bonus to Archery, so I don't know if by Great Masters of Bow they mean just by virtue of having high Dexterity. But since you want your weapon hand free, I think you can use a shield and still use your pilfering ability just fine. But yeah, by virtue of not using a melee weapon, you probably want to have a ranged weapon, both for bonuses and also for a way to attack things. Since you're not particularly sturdy in melee. A Leprechaun uses gold for spellcasting, the way most characters use mana. Gold is also used to pay for recharging devices. I thought that was normal, at least when paying in a shop. Okay. Or to power mana-branded weapons. So basically, gold is your mana. In addition, increasing the amount of gold on hand increases the power of the Leprechaun, granting extra blows per round, extra shots per round, and increased AC and life rating. Okay, that's the really interesting part, I think. Sufficient gold even increases the power of magical devices. Needless to say, greed is good when you're a Leprechaun. Right. All in all, I don't know how special, how different the gameplay is going to be from your average character, I suppose. But there are certainly some unique twists here, especially the stacking gold thing. Needless to say, since I haven't made it very far on this character before, I have no idea how much of an effect that is going to have. But, depending on how well you do, you can have millions of gold on you, and I'm curious to see how good that becomes. Right, so our stat total is not particularly impressive to begin with, but we do have 17 decks, so that's nice, I guess. Are we in the correct game mode as well? That's not being in the correct game mode was one of the reasons why I had to restart, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we should be. Benevolent. There's a benevolent white aura surrounding you. You feel the luck of the Irish. 8 rations of food, scroll of recall, wooden torches. Well, obviously we're gonna have to do something about the light source situation as always. We do start with 50,000 gold. In fact, let's take a look at the character here. Speed plus 5 to begin with, which is quite nice. Hit points are not amazing. Okay, sorry about the brief pause there. Right, so HP aren't amazing. What's also not amazing is our melee attack. Your greedy hands. Your greedy little hands. 1d3 damage, so 2 average damage right now. plus the stealing effect. Then we have spells as opposed to powers. For some reason, that's how they handle it for this particular character. I don't know if there's any functional difference, except, you know, for the button you have to press to bring up the selection of abilities. In this case, it's spells, and we will learn more as we level up. And that's about all we know. In fact, right, a mutation is the white aura. That counts as a mutation, I guess, but not one that gives us any regen penalty. Also, it does not actually show any of our resistances or equipment while we don't have anything equipped. That definitely threw me off the first time I started this character. I don't know if I've ever seen that. A character who does not start with anything equipped in any of the slots. Anyway, we do have equipment slots though. We are basically a humanoid. So, we're gonna get a lantern, as usual. And we're gonna equip that. We're still playing in, you know, the no selling mode, which I don't know if that's an advantage for this character. I tend to, I don't know, I feel like in this, with that option enabled, I tend to maybe get richer in the long run, but not necessarily early on, because it, of course, depends on, you know, and in regular play with selling, I suppose, you could get lucky and find some sort of early artifact that you don't need and sell it for a few thousand, or, you know, find several good items and sell them for a few thousand each and get relatively Rick? You fucking kidding me? Relatively rich pretty quickly, as opposed to, you know, just amassing your funds slowly. I mean, or rather in no selling mode, you tend to find, you know, you only find gold, of course, and it doesn't tend to be a whole lot at a time early on, but then later on you're going to find stacks of thousands and tens of thousands of gold at a time. So it kind of evens out over the longer run. But of course, we're also playing in a quicker game mode, so we'll see how long the run even lasts. Anyway, we're playing this way now, so no selling for us. Right, and now we actually see our equipment here, of which there is none. And I guess the smart thing to do is to invest some of our starting funds in things like at least a couple of healing potions, I guess. Series wounds, sure. Should we get all of those? I mean, probably. Also, maybe get those extra words of recall, just in case they get destroyed. We would not want to find ourselves in the dungeon wanting to return to the surface and being unable to. Don't ask me how I know. Taking on Death Swords, that's right. Not going to be doing that one anytime soon. Well, I don't know, relatively speaking, I suppose. In this mode, we also don't actually start with a quest, but we do get the Thieves' Hideout quest here. Oh, I should not be doing this. Yeah, I forgot. These guys are actually dangerous when you're extremely weak, turns out. Thankfully, they don't seem to hold too much of a grudge. It's such a hard-to-shake instinct to just attack these normally completely harmless enemies in the town level, because they just tend to be annoying. They stop you from running automatically. Request a quest, right. Oh, Crow's Nest, interesting. Forgot this was an option. I've been getting the bear's den? Bear cave? Bear den? Whatever it's called, on the last couple of characters I played. Anyway, I wanted to get some sort of ranged weapon. The options are not super exciting. Do I just go for the short bow? I guess. It's more expensive, so I guess it's generally considered better. And we're just gonna get some default arrows. We're gonna find decent arrows. Oh, we also want a quiver, of course. Thankfully, quivers are very cheap as well. Get one of those. Of course, we don't want a weapon. Maybe some basic armor. Ooh, gauntlets. Oh, okay. Yeah, those give a melee bonus. +1/+1. That's 1,300 gold, though. Ah, whatever. It's gonna help. Early on, an iron helm, sure. I guess some body armor would probably make sense. Metal scale mail +2. Soft studded +8. I mean, that's a relatively lightweight option. And we do not have a lot of strength, so over encumbrance is definitely a thing to keep in mind. Do I pay 1,800 though? We're gonna find something decent, surely. I'm just gonna get, you know what? I'm gonna be cheap and get the discounted cord armor. It's obviously better than nothing. We start with a measly 1 armor class, so anything's going to be a massive improvement early on. Right, we're also going to do this. Inscribe our arrows with add FF. Okay, try to heal up. We were able to heal up, good. And we should, despite being pretty weak, we should not have trouble with this first quest. The famous last words. Okay, we found a couple of traps. Got our first enemy here. I think since those are also enemies that can steal from us. Nice, we're level 2. I'm not even going to try to steal from them, because they're just going to be better at it than we are. And I've had to learn or be reminded the hard way that when enemies steal gold from you, they will not just drop it when you kill them. I don't know why. I also could have sworn that's how it worked, but it definitely is not. And since we want to try to get as rich as possible, obviously having a percentage of our gold stolen is kind of not helpful. Anyway, I'm trying to do multiple things at once here, which is obviously not working. An awful brass lantern, that's interesting. I wonder what that could be, actually. Okay, quest complete. That was very quick, actually. I totally expected there to be more of them. Huh. Brown mushrooms. I mean, those can't possibly be good. Filthy rag? Wait. It's a good filthy rag. How good are we talking here? Let's find out, I suppose. Surely there must be more traps here. Okay, we have absolutely no use for melee weapons. Oh. You found a trap. Okay. Moving slower. Good. That's fine. That's temporary. And we get an average cap. No thanks. Okay, we also got another trap we missed before. So average shield. Actually, wait. We kind of do want that in our offhand. Average gauntlets. I mean, yeah, no, we already have average gauntlets, so those are going to be the exact same. I'm really curious about that awful lantern. I'm just looking merchant. Yeah, okay, at this point. Once we're no longer level 1, we should be able to deal with any of the townspeople. Request quest, or rather turn in quest. We get a longsword +5/+3. Unfortunately, Yeah, the game does give you a melee weapon here, which is the default, of course, for this quest. But on some characters, we've definitely been getting other things. I guess it depends on what your character literally can use, whether or not you might actually want to. So since this character can use a weapon, it's going to give you a weapon. Only when you literally don't have that slot, I suppose, is it going to give you something else. It's fine. I mean, it would have been nice to get a somewhat a half decent early game range weapon instead, for example, but no such luck. Okay. Also, do we just go ahead and identify everything? Let's see if we can actually get some scrolls for that, which should be cheaper. Wait, do you get them here? I forget. Or only from here? You could get an early staff of identify, actually. I mean, I suppose it's not great with 8 charges, but it's kind of going to pay for itself. I mean, it's definitely going to pay for itself, if otherwise I would be literally paying for identification. Sure. Another small investment. Let's just identify all of that. I even missed the scrolls that we picked up. Mushrooms of Weakness. Wonderful. Phase Door. Brass Lantern of Duration? Cursed. I mean, we could remove the curse and use it for what it is, but what other effect could it have? It's probably not worth it, honestly. I find it, I mean, I don't know why it seems so special to me, so unusual. I guess because you don't really tend to find cursed light sources a whole lot to begin with, let alone this early on, but it's not like it's going to be better than our lantern that we already have. In fact, wait, couldn't we cheekily use this cursed lantern to fuel our lantern? Nice. Take that cursed lantern. What am I looking for? I guess I was gonna look at remove curse, but yeah, we don't really need that, do we? Phase Door, right, we do have our spells. Phase Door and Detect Treasure for now. Not sure when we're gonna start learning more stuff. I'm going to rest to refill my staff. I'm going to keep the Phase Door scrolls for now, obviously, since we don't have anything better anyway. We're gonna go deal with those wargs and gain the usual of like 10 levels or so from killing those. Might as well detect treasure just to see, get an idea of the overall dimensions of this level. Wild cat, huh? Can we kill the wild cat? Yes. We pilfered. There was nothing to steal, of course. Level 5. And I think for role-playing reasons, I'm gonna go ahead and increase my dex for starters. Okay, yeah, that was more than 1 point, actually. 2 points of dex, 1810, that seems appropriate. Of course, we also have very low strength and very low constitution, both of which I would like to fix at some point. How dangerous is this metallic blue centipede? Surely not that dangerous, right? You pilfer, it crawls. Okay, we pilfered it to death, however that works. Another lantern, I mean, ours is basically full, so whatever. I should probably still heal up when we can. Also, did I ever look at this character's resistances and other intrinsics? Not that there is a whole lot going on right now, but yeah, I mean, there really isn't. No intrinsic resistances. We do have some extra speed, we knew that, and some intravision. Right. The damage is up to 3. Yeah, because we are getting +1 from those gauntlets. It's better than nothing. I mean, it's a 50% increase. It's actually not too bad. And obviously enough to kill some of these very basic early game enemies. We have all the food that we could ever possibly need. Slimy worm mass. Breeds explosively. Okay. Well, let's... I mean, it's currently sleeping, so... Probably could have killed it. But most things that aren't humanoids don't tend to have anything to steal. Oh, okay. Bad pebbles. And that's it for this floor, huh? There could be a little bit more going on south of here, but it's hard to say. I guess I'll start searching. How bad are we at searching, actually? I mean, I suppose we're pretty decent at everything. Only fair at searching, but still. I'm gonna travel along here. Boring place, yeah. Let's dive a little bit. I mean, we're forced to dive anyway, 2 floors at a time, so there is that. Okay, no new spells yet. At level 5. Oh, Frisia. You know what? Okay, wow, level 7. Just like that. There's a price on Frisia's head. Oh, there isn't usually, is there? The skeleton of Frisia. I guess the skeleton is gonna be worth less than the corpse would be? I think that's how that works. Broken sword. Green worm mass. Okay. Yellow jellies, poison. No need to deal with that. Insect swarm. Sure. Molds as well. All of those aren't enemies that we would benefit from attacking in melee, so why waste time that way? Again, it looks like there could be another room in the bottom right, but maybe there isn't. I guess I'll stick around for the level feeling, which happens pretty quickly here. Yeah. And this is the work level. Do have an icky thing next to us here. Okay, it's a bit of a bigger level, which the work level tends to be. Door burst open. Yeah, okay. Let's take these things seriously for sure. We miss. Miss again, and the arrows somehow get destroyed. Okay, then we hit and almost kill it. That's... And we level up twice just from landing that hit. Can we punch it? I mean, we can. It doesn't have anything to steal, predictably. We're level 10. Do we go with extra strength or some constitution? Let's go with constitution early, I suppose. Very healthy. 90 overall health. Okay, and we have learned detection. That's very nice. Okay, 2 more wargs are with us right here. Might as well start shooting that one. Not particularly great at hitting things yet. Okay, level 11. Come on, please. Okay, almost level 13. Identify scrolls, okay. Why do we know what those are? Oh, because we identified them. Right. Forget about the staff. The horses are a little bit dangerous early on. Or so I thought. I think they can hit relatively hard. Oops. Hey there, warg. So much food. Jeez. Who's supposed to eat all that? What was that? Padded armor of elemental protection. 5+8 cold resist? I mean, that's better than what we had, so... Don't mind if I do. Drop that. Do we have anything else to drop? No. Well, that was worth it. Come on. Luck is turning, really. Okay, there are 2 more wargs over that way. A third one is supposed to be somewhere. I certainly don't see it though. Oh, hey there, warg. Wow, that was a one-shot? Level 14? And 2 more, both of which are off screen. I guess they must be to the south. Oh, trapped behind rubble, I see. Can we pilfer this work to death? Sure we can. Okay. Level 15. You've evolved into a malicious leprechaun. There we go. Also quest complete, of course. Let's go with some strength. Malicious leprechaun. Okay, that I think changes a couple of things, but this is about as far as I made it before, so... let's see here. Oh yeah, we're weak to light now because we're an evil creature, I guess. But we do levitate. So I guess malicious leprechauns have wings? Or they just float? Who knows? Speed, infravision... Yeah, that's about it. Our attack is still what it is. It is now 1d4 as opposed to 1d3, but that doesn't really help significantly with the damage. Ooh, we have cause light wounds. There's that that offensive curse spell. Costs 25 gold to use though, so and the damage is only 3d8. Teleport and teleport 2. I guess teleport 2 as in teleport enemy next to me. Like the thing that some enemies like to do. I suppose the idea is you teleport the enemy that's trying to run or that's trying to keep its distance next to you so you can pilfer it and then steal something and get away from it in turn. Because I think... I'm honestly not sure if that whole stealing and then teleporting away all in one swift motion, if that's how you start the game, or if that's... If at first you only have a chance to pilfer. Well, we haven't had a chance yet because we haven't met any item or gold carrying enemies, no humanoids at all. But I'm not sure if the whole built-in teleport aspect is there from the start, or if that's something you only gain maybe as you evolve. Anyway, that is definitely a thing. We should start seeing that hopefully soon. Yeah, otherwise, I don't know, that whole teleport 2 doesn't seem super necessary, since we're definitely better off fighting things at a range whenever we can. Just in terms of, you know, our own survivability and the damage we can deal. I'm just waiting for the level feeling to update, because I feel like it should no longer be what it is. Like, surely that was only based on, yeah, the presence of those wargs. Okay, there we go. Actually, though, we can recall out of here. Okay. We can try to recall out of here. There we go. Turn in that skeleton, yes. 6 potions of speed. Not bad, not bad. Right, our speed is also up to +7, which is not bad either. We get a fur cloak, 3+1. It's not the best I've seen, but okay. Or camp level 20. Yeah, we're not doing that at level 15, that's for sure. I will put on that cloak, though. We could do the arena, I suppose. Sure. I don't know how many rounds you got to make it in, but one of the earliest, though the first guaranteed drop that you get, I think there are only certain enemies that always drop items. So, yeah, the first drop that you get is a stack of potions of speed as well. Pretty sure. So, I guess it wouldn't hurt to get those just in case. Okay, we're not dealing a ton of damage to this guy. And he's also able to steal from us. He's also able to teleport us away, which I guess in this case is actually to our benefit. Because according to my limited experience with this character type, you cannot actually ever steal anything from enemies in the arena. But if they can steal like this guy, I don't know if there are any other thieves actually that you fight in here, but this guy definitely can steal from you. And yeah, he's gonna steal like 10% of your gold or something. I guess it's not strictly 10%, but it was definitely around 4,000 something, and you do not get it back. So yeah. Anyway, that was obviously pretty easy. More troll also doesn't really ever seem to do much. We just need to actually hit. We're not dealing a ton of damage, somehow. We are quite a bit faster though, so I guess that helps. What does Mori Troll do? We know very little about this enemy, despite having killed it so many times. Oh boy. Tracks on the attack. I guess we have a +0 bow. Nothing to steal. Okay, we're not taking a lot of damage. We're also not dealing a lot of damage. Wow. Just keep pilfering them to death, I suppose. Come on. Stop running. There we go. Jeez. That was a weird fight. I guess I didn't need to waste all these arrows. How many do we have still? 36. Wow. Probably should buy some more. Heal up. Tiger. Surely we can kill the tiger. At least it shouldn't be nearly as tanky. If we can hit it. Okay, yeah, that looks better. Yeah. Definitely better. The druid. He sounds like you should be able to steal from him, but no such luck. Hill Giant. That might be the one with the potions. Okay, bow skills are improving. That's good to hear. Good shot as well. Yeah. Okay. There are the potions of speed. Okay. Yeah, I think this is probably where I should stop for now. Look, the were-at? Actually, wait, were-at is easy. Oh. I did not expect to suddenly just deal 80% of its health in one arrow, but I'll take it. Or Captain? Or Captain, my Captain? Sure. How bad could it be? Not that bad. We are getting some experience in here. And Berserker should be fine as well. It definitely helps that we're faster than most enemies. Okay. Detect traps. Well, we already have detection, so we don't need that. We did take a bit of damage there from that guy. Stone Giant. Yeah, okay, this is where we stop. I definitely do not feel confident enough to take on a Stone Giant. That thing is definitely going to be very tanky. Yeah, let's just get those basic arrows here. Wait, oh, those are not the basic arrows at all. Oh, they didn't refill. Hold on. Also, I never checked in here just in case. Oh, a Ring of Combat plus 7 damage. That would just like that would more than triple our damage, our melee damage. 2 Potions of Constitution, obviously completely unaffordable right now. But those are some pretty good early game items they have here. Oh, I don't know. Do I want to pay 13,000 for a Ring of Combat? Or even for 30,000 for the elemental amulets? I mean, there would at least be some resistance. But no. I'm seriously tempted by that combat ring. It is very expensive, though. Jesus. But then again... Sure. Surely we're gonna recover financially. Yeah. No, we're gonna stick with our identify staff for now. We're gonna drop the rod because we don't need it. Anything else? Crow's Nest level 15. We are level 15. Crow's Nest, is that up there? No, not at all. Is Crow's Nest down here? Oh, it is. Okay. Just where the bear quest would also be. We should be okay doing that one, I think. Oh, wait. No, I remember. I knew there was something I wanted to do. And that is buy more arrows. They don't have any arrows. What the heck? I mean, I guess I can buy the enchanted ones. Obviously, they're good, but... Yeah, I kind of need more ammo. 1,400, sure. It's too bad they're just gonna get destroyed. Oh well. I'm sure there's a way to just auto-inscribe, but, you know, your ammunition when you pick it up. But then again, I might not want to auto-inscribe everything necessarily, so I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna continue doing it manually like this. No, not that one. The Crow's Nest? Surely that's fine. Okay. So we have 25 crows, and that's it. That should be doable, right? Well, we have 6 crows, actually, and 19 crows of Turthing, and, well, we'll see if there's more. You're just a crow. Nothing to steal, but easy 2-shot. Yeah, okay. No need to risk our ammunition on these. Did take some damage though. Okay. Okay, Crow of Durthang is a one-shot with a bow. thankfully. Okay, so far so good. And we can kill them in melee as well. Might be worth doing whenever we're not being attacked by 3 of them at the same time. Nothing to steal. As you would expect, I suppose. Okay. More of them trying to curse me. I guess that there's just a large open room to the southwest, right? So they all get a chance to attack me. Alright, there is a carry-on as well. I thought there was some sort of boss creature here. Yeah, this quest is lower level, but much more involved than the bear quest, which is literally just this, you know, these 2 tiny caves connected by a corridor with nothing but bears in them. No special bear, nothing. This one's definitely more interesting and honestly a bit scarier. Resist poison, acid on fire, immune poison, other confusion. But doesn't seem to do anything special, okay. Right. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and deal with that thing. Really don't see very far, do we? Uh-oh. We can teleport away, and we have some healing, but this is not great. Old 16, though. I could have used my speed potion. I definitely should have. What do I keep forgetting? We are faster than it, but let's drink a speed potion now, I suppose. Drink a healing potion. Can we get away from it? Yeah. That's better. Yeah, okay. Hiding it like this. Definitely preferable. We're gonna have to move through the line of sight of the other crows here. Okay. Let's see. A good leather shield, small leather shield. Sure, it's better than a non-good one. A good double chainmail, as opposed to... Alright, we do have some cold protection, right? I mean, obviously, this chainmail is going to have better armor than this. Right? I mean, +8 is not terrible, but it's almost certainly better still. A good sling. I don't know if I want to change to a sling. We're gonna find some sort of bow with some sort of bonus on it, which I think I'll just wait for. I guess I'll keep doing this. Detect them like that. I can do it again. Oof. Yeah, okay, move out of their line of sight. Maybe they're gonna come now? They are. Okay, I mean, honestly, that's fine. One at a time like that. We can pick them off. We are cursed, though. We did not kill them all, did we? No. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that carry-on was definitely a bit scary, but ultimately defeatable. As usual, we did not get a whole lot of experience out of it. Metal shot boots, I think. Well, that's good because we don't have any boots yet. Also, metal shot boots, I think, give you a combat bonus. which is very welcome. A good fur cloak that is almost certainly going to be better than the one we got as a quest reward. I mean, it's definitely not going to be worse. Hard leather armor, sure. Ninja toe of sharpness. Ooh, I see. We identified that one because it was an ego. But of course it's a weapon, so we're not going to use it. But honestly, I completely forgot that we have all kinds of identification tools here, so we're just going to go ahead and do this. Small leather shield, 3+6. Okay, pair of metal shot boots, 4+2. Oh, +2 to combat. Heck yeah. Double chainmail, 16+6. It does have -2 to combat, though. Oh wow, the fur cloak is 3+6. Holy crap. Definitely using that one, that's for sure. Now let's see here. Obviously we don't need the old one or the shield. We're not going to be using the leather armor. So what's our combat looking like right now? 12 damage. Honestly, that's not bad at all. For 1d4 base damage, you get +2 damage bonus. Unfortunately, with this one, it's going to be down to... No, wait, it's still 10. It's still 12. So the penalty on armor is only to hit, actually. Okay, I guess I probably knew that at one point and or speculated. But that's good to know. 57 armor. Okay, just like that we are at 121% capacity. We definitely need more strength, that's for sure. In fact, wait, didn't I already improve strength? We're still at 13 though. Oh. Oh, but our dex is also higher. Wait. Did we get weaker but more dexterous as we evolved? I think that might be the case. Whoops. Kinda missed that then. Yeah, we're gonna give up on the cold resistance for a good amount of extra armor, I think. I'm gonna say that's worth it. Staff Enlightenment, useful, because that's not a spell we have. Old Man Willow, level 22. Yeah, that one's a bit scary. Okay, detect monsters. Wait, we don't actually need that. Speed potions, serious wounds. Don't suppose you have restocked. You have not. We have 39 arrows. It's not amazing, but our melee attack is somewhat decent. Remove the curse, whatever it might be. Right, nothing here. Surely after our next expedition they're at least going to have new ammo available. We're going to keep going down. Ooh, King Dorsey, the Chief of Sutherlings. Okay, level 11. Okay, that should not be a problem. We're only on dungeon level 7 after all. We're still in the stage of the game where we're a little bit ahead level-wise. It's obviously going to change. Also, hey, first humanoid enemy. So, okay, we miss, we pilfer. Okay, that can happen. Sometimes you steal something and clumsily drop it, and then you fail to run away. Okay, so we tried to teleport. There we actually did. You pilfer, you steal a sling, and you teleport. The sling is only average though, so no thanks. Average whip. Alright, also identify, I suppose, or detect. Magic missile. Sure. Where's that Minecrafter? Oh, there he is. Okay. One thing I'm not entirely sure about, and I don't know how I would ever really confirm that, just through experimentation, is whether you steal items that the enemy would have dropped in the end, or if you actually generate additional items that way. I'm tending towards the latter because I've definitely stolen from, you know, like 2 or 3 items from some normal humanoid enemies, non-bosses, which is certainly more than they would have dropped normally, right? Even if they then don't drop anything additionally when you kill them, they would normally only ever drop like 1 item, right? I mean, you can see here, King Dorsey is supposed to drop up to 5 good objects. Well, I mean, up to 5 could mean between 1 and 5, or even between 0 and 5. Although I feel like bosses are guaranteed to drop something at the very least. But yeah, the exact number, who knows? Do we need to speed up against this guy? I feel like maybe not. Grunts with pain. Blinks away. Okay. Definitely doesn't seem particularly tough. Okay, I guess he's technically not in a line of sight here. Which is always so silly, because obviously there is a way to hit enemies like that. Okay, let's see if we can steal something. You pilfer, you steal a wand. Fail to run away. Honestly, I'm totally okay with that. He flees in terror, and we stole some hard-studded leather, which is good. Drop padded armor. And he's dead, and we're level 17. Okay, and he still dropped a broad axe, gold, and I guess that's that. Padded armor of protection, 5 plus 13, as opposed to 16 plus 6. This one weighs 25. Oh, wait. This one weighs 6. So we get higher hit chance and much less carried weight for slightly less armor class. Honestly, I guess we're gonna go with the light armor here. Still encumbered though, I suppose because we still have the thing in the inventory. Right, that counts? Yeah, it does. The double chainmail. Oh, we didn't even drop the really heavy thing. Oh, hey, 98% capacity. So we're not even weighed down currently. One of polymorph? Nah. I guess the magic missile I'll keep for now. Definitely don't need all those rations of food. Like, not even close to that many. Whoops, I didn't mean to drop all of them. Let's try that again. There. I mean, 83% capacity. That's not too bad. What do we have here? Black Harpy, Chocovo, King Spider Salamander. We might be able to steal from the Harpy. Out of all of these, it's the only one that might have some items. Well, I guess we'll never know. What's that? Average arrows, heck yeah. Rounded pebbles. I mean, those are only average, but I guess in theory, I would swap to any other type of ranged weapon, as long as it's better than our non-magical bow. Disembodied hand that strangle people? Okay. And a wand of heal monster. No thanks. We're not that kind of character. There is more. A Zog. A drooling insectoid alien, right. With disgusting habits, whatever that might mean. Probably don't want to know. Oh. Okay, we stole money from him. I like that. Stole a wand. Sleep monster. Nothing more to steal. But we can't just continue pilfering until they're dead. Not really sure how that works, but... Oh, okay, I'm getting hungry, that's fine. Average lantern. Refuel. Okay. Well, that was a pretty decent floor. We got a little bit out of it. Yellow mold. Probably don't want to fight that in melee. Just in case. Level feeling is not updated. Okay, now it's a boring place. That's fair. A fair assessment. A large white snake. Wolf, Farmer Maggot's dog, okay. Skaven Shaman. Green Glutton Ghost is up there. Okay, we've got a novice priest that we're gonna steal from, probably. Heal monster. Again, stop it. We don't want those. Is the ghost still around somewhere? It's right there, actually. Okay, nice. Slow monster. Okay, I stole a whip from the Skaven Shaman. Or Skaven Shaman. Average cloak, no thank you. Oh, sheep. I didn't even pay attention to what these were, honestly. Is there anything special about sheep as an enemy? This creature is gentle and submissive. Yeah, I mean, I feel kind of bad for fighting them, but, you know, they exist, so what choice do I have? Basically not worth any experience, even with the bonuses going on here, so yeah, not really much of a reason to fight them. Some flasks of oil, not needed. Okay, mushrooms of weakness. Great, destroy those please, thank you. The priest should still be around here somewhere. There he is. You pilfer. And you've slain him. Okay. Cure light wounds. Slimy jelly is acidic. Okay, don't want to fight you in melee then. And I guess that's that. Next floor could very well be a boss level. In fact, it probably is going to be. Do we not have any average errors? Oh, I suppose we might. We just don't know how average they are. Even though, you know, when it says average, we know that they're not enchanted, so we know they're +0/+0. But our character is not that smart, unfortunately. Right, anyway, we can combine those in the quiver now for a total of 53. That's fine. Slow monster, sleep monster, sure, we can hold on to those. Go down, beware this level is protected by Lady Zhurong, the avatar of Flame Spirit. Okay. She's not nearby though. There is an amulet, which could be decent. Black Naga, do we steal from you? Nothing to steal, okay. Average lantern, and let's head over here. For starters, okay. Okay, level continues that way. Iron shots. Barbarian Talisman plus 2 decks. I mean, I'll take it. We can now Berserk Rage if we want to. Anything new about our damage? Damage is up to 13, actually. Okay. Why is it 13? It's still 1d4 plus 10. Our blows have increased, I suppose? We're still far below our starting money, though, so definitely not getting any kind of additional scaling from the gold carried. There she is. And she does know where we are. High-pitched shriek. We won't probably want to just start attacking anyway. She has a fire aura. She can shriek. I don't know what that even does. Doesn't seem to deal any damage. Is it literally just an alarm that will alert nearby enemies? Not sure. Otherwise, she seems to have mostly or exclusively melee attacks. Or at least that's all I know. She's not going down super quickly. We're at level 18 though. Okay, let's see what we can pilfer. Ring mail. Burn. My Staff of Enlightenment was destroyed. God damn it. I forgot how bad any kind of fire damage was early on. That's really annoying. I feel strangely lucky. I don't know about that. Well, at least she's dead, and we get our bonus for it. Definitely more strength. Barbarian Talisman plus 2. Ooh. 2 armor, 2 strength and dex, and fear resistance. I mean, yeah. I guess I'll use that over the the ability to go berserk. Good quarterstaff. Good ring mail. Might as well at least take a look. Okay, we did get some money. There we go. Strangely lucky. What do you mean? Do we know about anything good? Not really. Guess we'll refuel with that. Boring place. Okay. Oh, yeah, strangely that gave me a positive assessment there for the floor. Not really sure what that means. Normally when there is a boss or any kind of elite around, it gives you a bad feeling of some sort. Hmm. Anyway, did we actually get anything particularly good? I mean, I suppose that Talisman was decent. And honestly, the strength bonus is quite welcome. Well, even with that, yeah, because we're carrying this ring mail. Let's see, ring mail -2, 12 + 6. I mean, no, I guess I decided against using something so heavy. I might upgrade to some heavy armor, and just accept the weight penalty, but it would have to be quite a bit better than that. In particular, of course, we're sorely needing any kind of resistances, really. Like, we have some fear resistance, which I guess is nice, but literally nothing else. That's rough at level 18. I mean, yeah, level 18, still only level 18, so not really a high enough level that I want to tackle any of those quests. So we keep going down. Level 12. We don't have our enlightenment again anymore. Phantom Warriors, and that's it for now, okay. We're in a bit of a special room here. Oh. Special shape, but doesn't have anything going on. Okay, the Phantom Warriors are in there. They are invisible, right? Wait, are they? Maybe they're not, actually. They're kind of ghostly, but not invisible. Treasure detection? No, we can detect treasures ourselves if we want to, which we just never do. Can we steal from you? Nothing to steal. But they're also easy to kill. Okay, slimy jelly. Guarding something? A book? Yeah. We do cast spells, but we don't learn them from books, so obviously useless to us. Oh, hello there, Novice Warrior. What do you have for me? Nothing to steal? Oh. Unusual, but I suppose it happens. Baby Black Dragon. I mean, dragons are obviously famous for dropping lots of items, but can you steal from them? Apparently so. And gold, too. And more gold. Wow, okay. Actually more the second time around. That's interesting. Okay, you steal a pair of soft leather boots. Something breathes acid. Oh, yeah, the dragon, of course. Versions of heroism. I'm dissolved. Smaller the shield is damaged. Boring place. Okay. We steal more gold. We fail to run away. Honestly, quite happy with that. Not so happy with more acid losses. That's just how it is. I mean, I could kill the thing with arrows. Nothing enough to steal, huh? Well, okay. We did get some money out of it, I guess. But at what cost? Actually, we're down to only one scroll of Word of Recall. I didn't catch if we actually lost one of those, but that is certainly not great. Giant Grey Red, Copperhead Snake, Novice Warrior. Okay, nothing to worry about down here. Let's identify those. Actually, let's not identify those boots. Why do we have those? Because we stole them, of course. Where was that warrior? Up here somewhere. There you are. Scroll of Rumor and scrolls... Oh, okay. One scroll of Recall. That's nice for extra safety. In that case, I guess we can go down another level. We didn't even level up once on this entire floor, despite it being relatively large, but there just wasn't anything particularly worthwhile. Who knocked the scroll? What? Who knocked? The scroll disappears in a puff of smoke. Well, thanks. Very useful. Yeah. Okay. Level 14. Still no mapping. We got a green glutton ghost over there and some grid bugs. Are you still gonna be there, ghost? Apparently so. Scare monster, more heroism, some money, flask of oil. Okay, what are we using right now for padded armor of protection? 5 plus 13. Yeah, okay. So we want at least some sort of some other kind of ego armor to upgrade to, I would say. A giant cockroach. Another breeder. Okay. And we might be looking at another very boring level here. Very uneventful and small. It might keep going. Hello there, Hobbs the Tiger. Uh-oh. You're only level 10, though. Okay. Actually, maybe not a big deal. Nothing to steal. Okay. Well, at least we're at level 19 now. There's a price on his head as well. Okay. What's up with felines having prices on their heads in this particular game? Okay, another recall. The game hurt me. Boring place, yeah. That seems to be it for this place. Sure, one more. Next boss level, probably? No? Okay. We don't need 35 rations of food, game. Holy crap. Let's drop 28 of those. Giant white rat, and that's it. Yeah, this is also not the kind of level we need. These are a bit too uneventful. Knight Archer, okay, at least that's something new and something we can steal from. Giant Salamander is fiery, so we want to kill that one at range. If we can hit it. If we can ever hit it. Apparently we can't. Well, okay, then we could. Destroy those books. Who needs books? 20 bolts stolen? Oh, okay. Teleportation? Sure. We can teleport though. Yeah. 9% fail chance. Suppose we'll keep those scrolls for an emergency. Drop the bolts. Where do we have the broken skull? Did we also steal that from something? I guess we must have. Come on, give me something good. Or not. There's just nothing going on. What a boring place. Indeed. Oh, there's absolutely nothing. That's it. Oof. Come on, surely the next one. Yeah, this one is protected by Angermate of Umbar. We're also hungry, alright. Okay, Angermate of Umbar. A black Numenorian who hates the men of the West. Okay. That's it. Worth a decent amount of experience. I mean, we should definitely level up if we can kill him. Level 24, though. Okay. We're definitely faster. Okay. Oops. Average arrows. We'll take those. In fact, we're going to identify those and join them with the ones we have. Oh, hey, there he is. Short bow skills are improving. Apparently, that is necessary as well. Oh, hey, I don't like being slowed down, so sure, I guess we're gonna speed up instead. I see. So he can slow down and erase memories at a distance. That's not great. He's also pretty tanky. I did not mean to just wait a turn there. Oof. Okay, thankfully we are quite fast now, but we're just missing everything. And even when we don't, we barely deal any damage. Jesus. Oh, we're not touching this guy at all. It's crazy. Welcome to level 20. Okay. I guess we need more decks for better range attacks. Dex is... Oh yeah, okay. We did equip the amulet. That's why our dex is higher than I remember it being. Let's make it even higher, though. How much are we going to get out of this? 2 extra points? Sure, why not? If you're moving slower... Oh, come on. Halfway there. Okay, let's... And at least this is kind of working. He's barely been able to attack us at all. It's mostly just a matter of having enough arrows on hand, which I guess we do. I'm also curious about trying to steal from him, perhaps, but I don't know if it's really worth it. Okay, come on. We stole a saber, and we stole a tanto, which is excellent. Not useful to us, though, of course. Greedy hand skills are improving. Drop gauntlets? Oh, those could be good. We attack the horse. We're level 21. Oh, wait. Does this place not have a direct connection? Surely it must, actually. Oh, Panther. Okay, Panther is dead. Strangely lucky again. I mean, I suppose that is supposed to be the case. With this character specifically. Is there really no entrance into the middle here? Searching is good. So I'm sure we would have found it by now. But right now, I'd mostly just like to find my way back to the boss before he heals back up completely. He's over there. Okay, so I think we're on the right track here. Something releases spores. Okay. Some clear mushroom patches or something. Yeah. There he is. Come on. He did actually recover quite a bit. Oof. I have nothing to fire. I literally shot all of my ammo. That's kind of bad. Close that door. Pick up all of the ammo. Obviously, much of it is just gonna be lost. There he is. Come on, please. Actually, don't we have... oh. I used to know what that was. Magic missile. That's gonna help. Okay, Fleece and Terror. I mean, I don't know how much that helps. Down to 1 again. Come on. Please. Okay, Jesus, that was... that took way too long. Just completed your quest. We want to raise strength again. Get a Ring of Combat, plus 9 damage. Nice. Cord Armor of Protection. Oh, right. As opposed to Padded Armor of Protection. Sure. Slightly heavier, I suppose, but also slightly better? I mean, very slightly. But an upgrade is an upgrade. We'll take it. Right, we don't need that Tanto. Broad Spear, Tuli Repo. I'm sure that's pretty good, but not for us. More recall, okay. Of course, we forgot the entire dungeon layout, which is a bit annoying, but thankfully not more than that. Right, the gauntlets. Those could be decent, right? +1 + 1, 4 + 3 versus 4 - 3. Wait, what? When did those become so corroded? Well, obviously we're gonna replace those then. Where do we still have that, actually? Okay. Well, at least we still have 42 of our arrows. It could be worse. There might be a door here. Oh no, we were on the other side of that, right? It seems like there is not actually a connection, it's just... those rooms just happen to be generated right next to each other. Money-wise, I guess we're not really going anywhere. And that is that. Is it worth returning to town? Level 21? I mean, I guess technically I could try the orc camp. If I buy some extra arrows first. We do have the Corpse of Hobbs. Sure. I mean, I could go down one extra level, though. See if we can get something useful. And maybe an extra level or so. We are actually very close to leveling, so... that should probably... I mean... that's basically guaranteed. We're basically guaranteed to level up at least once, I would say. Down, please. Level 19. King Cobra. That one was not quite enough. Giant white tick. That one was enough. Good. Single orc zombie up that way. Okay. %4 chance to fail our basic spells. Okay. It's gonna happen. Oh, we're destroying average items now. That's nice. I hadn't noticed that before. A lurker. Somewhere. Southwest. Clear worm mass. Where's that lurker? All the way down there. Am I gonna remember? I mean, yeah, obviously. I guess it's somewhere in this room, maybe? Actually, I don't know anymore. Yeah, apparently. Can we? Oh, we cannot target it anymore, but that works. Decent shot. This level can't be all bad, okay. I've killed it, finally. Jeez. Do we actually have See Invisible of some kind? Supposedly not, but we were able to see that clear worm mass. Pick of digging. Right, I don't think we can actually dig with our bare hands. So it might not be a bad idea to keep that pick around until we can have stone to mud or something. Of course, any kind of melee weapon would do in a pinch. Okay, well, we did level up. Didn't really get much else. Well, we did get the pick, I suppose. So, in theory, we could maybe do the Doom quest, where we have to dig through a wall. Although we don't have that yet. I think that's maybe like a level 24 quest? So it could be the follow-up to the orc camp, actually. We could definitely attempt Tango and Death Swords. That should be pretty doable. As usual, I can't really remember what we get for a quest reward, but there is a guaranteed decent amulet, I think, to be found in the level itself. Of course, we have something that's moderately decent for this point in the game. I do like both of our combat rings. Actually, where does that put our damage? 29. I mean, that's pretty respectable, honestly. Yeah, plus 21 damage. Imagine if we had any base damage on top of that. Anyway, we're going to recall out of here and see what's what. Okay. Whirlwind attack on a ring of combat. That's the first time I've seen that, I think. Okay. Haste monsters. Yeah. I wonder why that staff is so cheap. I mean, I guess it's useful if you're a summoner class or pet class. But if not, then not so much. 71 arrows. I think I'm just going to go ahead and buy all of those. It's N. Buy all. 24,000 of those. Okay. Those should last for a little while at least. Okay. 69 in the quiver. Very nice. Right, we do have the corpse. No quest is complete now. More potions of speed. I'll take it. I rarely feel the need to use those on this character specifically, but I mean, obviously being even faster is always going to be a good thing. Slow monster. Speaking of which, scare monster? That seems kind of pointless. Sleep monster, slow monster. I guess technically slowing down a monster could absolutely be useful. In practice, I just never tend to use that. I don't know, I guess if we face something that's particularly fast, like something with an inherent plus 10 to speed, maybe I'll not be too lazy to use that. We'll see, though. We will see. Healing-wise, honestly, these light wounds potions are just not worth carrying. I'd rather pick up some more critical wounds. Well, one potion of cure critical wounds. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. But yeah, not the greatest selection of purchasables here, I must say. Anyway, let's do the orc camp, I guess. That's a lot of orcs. But they should not really pose that much of a threat. They shouldn't. We'll see how that goes. Right? Is there anything else I wanted to do? Not really. Are we gonna level up from these orcs? Questionable. I mean, it's only 1.4k. but no bonuses. So it's always gonna feel super slow. Look at all of that. Holy crap. 44 monsters that we can see from here. A trap right in front of us. Right, forgot about that. Can we shoot those sappers from here? Ah, then quite in range. Well, I mean, there is a sapper we can hit to alert that entire pack of orcs. Is that smart? Not really. I mean, our melee attack is actually pretty decent. I wonder if we should just go ahead and... Yeah, okay. Maybe we should go ahead and just one-shot these guys. Oh. Orc Berserker. Nothing to steal, apparently. Okay. Teleport into the middle of this pack? Sure. This is... Honestly, it's kind of fun. That being said, we have started taking some damage, so... It's maybe not ideal. Yeah. Especially when we leave the occasional enemy, you know, that's awake, but not dead. And they're gonna wake up more enemies. I don't know if this plan is working out so well, honestly. Starting to get, I don't know, to get my doubts here. We have heroism, we have speed. Our healing ability is limited. I mean, I know there is technically a little tunnel that we could retreat into if we could clear it out first. Okay, yeah, we can't really recover here. So we're just gonna have to fight and rely on our available healing, I guess. And I know something's shooting us. Or something did shoot us earlier from out of the dark. It's probably you, yeah. Okay, so far so good. Everything we can see here is still asleep. Not sure if there are any other orcs on their way to me that are currently awake. It does not seem like a lot of arrows. Is that really all we have left? No, we have 43 still there. Let's put those in the quiver. Okay, that feels better. Okay, let's see, our captain right there. We are, of course, much faster than all of these, so that definitely helps. Definitely would prefer if we could hit more reliably, but Well, we're getting there, slowly. Oh, well, that came from straight over that way. Two can play this game, and I can play it better, thankfully. Health is looking fine. Okay, speed did run out, but... Oh, we got a shaman. Which one, though? Southwest, apparently. There is a shaman who can see me. Can I see him? Oh, it's that one. Magic missile. Okay. Maybe I'll try waiting here. Nope. Perish mortal. Whoever said that is also a mortal, though. Okay, the shaman is not coming here. But I guess the orc captain is awake. Yeah, that would have been him. Oh, he's dead. Oh, didn't realize that he was that low. Sure, that works. Okay. Any more of those? Yes, actually. Okay. That might be this corner of the dungeon finally cleared, though. Moonbeam. Don't know about that. Phase door. Some money. Actually, a decent amount for once. Filthy rag. Lance. Okay. Yeah, we definitely got some breathing room here, finally. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Heck yeah. Okay. More of the annoying sapper's gun. I always expect more of a satisfying chain reaction of explosions, I suppose, but it doesn't usually work out that way. Fast recovery, I mean, I suppose we could just go ahead and eat that. Sure, why not? Right, magic missile. Where'd that come from? I guess it came from straight over there. Slowly but surely, we're not really getting much experience anymore, are we? We did not level up. Did we? Wait, did we start at level 21 or 22? Maybe we were level 21. Actually, I'm not sure, though. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should not have blown that one up in the middle of the group here. The damage is really not worth it. Oops. Meant to attack you. Got another shaman. Oops. Okay, shaman is dead. Okay, stole a sling, but those guys hit pretty hard, but not hard enough. Alright. Half orc. Okay. Good knit cap compared to our iron helm. Small metal shield compared to our small leather shield. That could be something. Good sling. Yeah. And of course, now we teleport away. There might still be another, yeah, complete group of orcs here. Sappers, though. Okay, we're seeing some chain reactions here. Okay, maybe I should not be fighting the Berserker in melee necessarily. Okay. Yeah, most of these are weak enough, but the Berserkers definitely can hit pretty hard, so let's not get too cocky here. Just a little bit. I guess there were really more like 3 whole groups of orcs left. Failed to disarm the alarm, okay, but we didn't actually trigger it. Not that it would matter at this point. Death spellbook stolen from the shaman. Makes sense, actually. Oh, come on. This is not complete, so... Someone ran away, or... Okay. Now the quest is complete. There was literally just one sapper hiding in the last little corner of that tunnel. Okay, one final check. Just to make sure we're not missing anything. I mean, nah. Technically that sling could be decent, I guess. I mean, we're still using a non-magical bow after all. But I don't know. Wait, our quiver is actually full. Oh. Well, that's good. Let's see. Non-magical amulet? Is that right? Those books, obviously useless. Moonbeam, I would say pretty useless. We have stone to mud, though. That's good. Didn't even notice when we picked that up. That is definitely useful. Yeah, pretty sure I prefer that over the pick of digging, which is at the very least heavier. We don't need the battle axe. We don't need... I mean, the rhino hide armor... I'm sure it's good armor, but yeah, it's not gonna have any resistances, so no thanks. The shield could be decent. In fact, it's probably decent. The cap could be better than what we have, even if it's slightly unlikely. Those bolts are just standard bolts. Small metal shield. Oh, it's only +2. Knit cap is only +1. Never mind. Trash. Garbage. What's a shield? Oh, our shield is 3+5. Oh, even that is worse. Oh well. Bit disappointing. But quest is complete. We're almost level 23 for what it's worth. Still not sure if we actually gained almost 2 levels or only almost 1. As usual, I don't remember. No, actually our quest is from here. Yeah. Confuse monsters. Okay. Not useless. Vapor quest. For that one, we probably want at least some confusion resistance, I think. And right now we have 0. Absolutely no resistances. In fact, we have negative resistances total. Which is definitely bad. I guess we're gonna rest for the night. Eat up. We're almost back to 50,000 gold, though, so that's nice. Fionarian Lamp of Illumination. Does that only refer to the ability? Maybe. It doesn't have better light radius. Yeah. No. I guess not. Anything else, though? Identify 23 charges, but not for 12,000. No thanks. Okay, so the Doom quest, actually, as it turns out, was not the follow-up to the Orc quest. Vapor quest was. So I'm pretty sure... I guess it can't be the follow-up to Tango and Death Swords. In fact, the follow-up to Tango and Death Swords might be the Mimic's Treasure. So maybe it's the Old Man Willow quest. We can probably handle that. Those enemies are no joke, but we should be fine. Why do we have so much stuff? Scrolls of Light. That's one of the reasons. Detect Invisible. Nah. Phase Door, Teleportation, Word of Recall. 3 of those should be fine. Identify is fine. Even though it's not strictly necessary. The potions are okay. I guess we'll double check. What's going on? Why can't I run? Wait, why can't I run? Huh? Did I guess I might have accidentally hit numlock. Anyway, heroism, life levels up. I mean, I suppose I could buy some resist heat and cold here. You know, rather than having absolutely no resistance, it's still at level 22. Surely we're gonna find something decent though. Anytime now. We should not have to worry about cold or... What was that? Oh. A mercenary, apparently. We should not have to worry about cold or fire damage on this quest, so sure, let's just do it. Right, we got Vorpal bunnies. And that's... I don't know what the biggest threat here is, actually. The bunnies are pretty nasty, though. Okay, and apparently the horns are also pretty tanky. What was that? Oh, the horn commanded me to return. Interesting. Uh-oh. Not a big fan of this. Kinda wish I had that whirlwind ability. I think I'm gonna risk teleporting for the first time. Failed to concentrate. That's a great start. Okay. Yeah, that's better. In fact... Oh. Okay. I guess I'm hitting the tiger. One of the tigers. Oh boy. And we're surrounded again. One of the tigers is almost dead. One of the bunnies is as well. Come on. I'm gonna teleport again. I mean, this is kind of suboptimal. Honestly. Not great. Let's try that again. Slightly better? Let's drink a potion. You're not the one who's almost dead, unfortunately. You're not hurt at all. You're not hurt at all. Great. Oh, the horn. I forgot about the horn. Okay, I killed something, finally. Okay, finally killed one of the tigers. Okay, that was a heavy hit. Great. Huh? Not examine. Again, okay. I see. What? I try to... I guess while scared you can technically try to cast a spell. But it might just fail. And you still waste your turn. That must be what happened here. I thought it just told me that I can't cast spells because I'm too afraid. But I guess I still attempted it and failed. And was knocked down to 1 hit point. So that's great. I guess I have to... You know what? I'm gonna take the critical wounds potion here. Sure. Speed. Should have done that a while ago, but I thought I could get away without it. Clearly that's not the case. Scroll of teleportation? Okay. Well, this is not going as well as I had hoped. At all. Not hitting anything, huh? Okay. Please kill the stupid tiger. I think we did. Stupid bunny is still around, though. Would you please come here? Okay, I mean, I guess I can technically hit it like this. Oh, hey, there's another one. And that's only the animals, not even all of them. There are the Sasquatches. Worm blinks away. Alright. That might be all the bunnies, though, at least. Both of the tigers. Pretty sure there's only 2 of them. Okay. Recover? Well, mostly. And now we got the Sasquatches, which also hit really hard. Okay. Yes, we'll speed up. Actually, yeah, sure. Slow monster. It resisted. Should have known. Let's try one more time. It resists. Never mind. Not worth it. Oh god. Freeze in terror. It's not even dead. And there's the other one. Or are there even more than 2? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, we are faster. Come on, surely we can actually fail to use this stupid thing. Nope, it just resists. It's just not worth it, ever. Oh god. This is so bad. I should have shot while I had the chance. Now I don't see them. Oh god, this is not going well. It should be maybe there. Okay. Taking way too long to kill these things. Okay. One more dead. Actually, we're super close to death. Speaking of which. Yeah. No longer fast. Okay. Surely we can finish it off before it kills us. Not if we're nervous. Holy crap. Okay, that was horrible. Absolutely horrible. There's another one. Why is there another one? How? How is it possible? You're too scared. Oh, they are actually fast. I don't know. I should have taken a break, I guess. I'm clearly not focusing anymore. I didn't even look at their entry, or if I did, I did not notice the +10 speed. I just assumed that they shouldn't be faster than normal speed. That is very silly. I drink another speed potion at this point. I kind of have to. It's gonna hit me. Yep. Okay, it's running at least. And it's dead. Okay. That should be all of the animals at least. Because surely otherwise they would have the rest of them would have found me by now. And never mind, there are still 2 Sasquatches somehow. That's what, 6 of them? I swear there never used to be this many. But also I'm clearly wrong because quests like this always have fixed enemies, so that's just crazy that I guess I don't usually struggle so much with those. But clearly I do this time around. Now the thing is, technically you only have to kill Old Man Willow. And that completes the quest. But, of course, I would like to kill everything. If I don't, it would be awkward trying to loot anything that the boss might drop. So, yeah. Oh, hey. Can we maybe... Oh, we can steal from the horn. That's interesting. Melee skills are improving. We are dealing some damage, but we're also taking quite a bit of damage in return. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. No longer messing around with these guys. Come on. Come on, please. Thank you. The bad news is, of course, there is still one more. Somewhere. There it is. It's not awake right now. Oh, that was a really good shot, though. Heck yeah. Okay, why was that last one so easy to kill compared to all the ones before that? I don't know, it doesn't make sense, but I'll take it, I guess. Old Man Willow? Where are you? Okay, you know what, at this point, that's definitely all the mobile enemies. So, at this point, it's literally just a matter of being patient. Yeah, okay, and of course they can't teleport me next to them. There's the boss. Let's focus on him. Okay, okay guys, you're being a pain. I get it. Now, if we can pick off one of them by itself, we'll try. Okay, actually that's way too much damage. There we go. You're still there? No. Come on. Blinked away. Fine. Okay, we've slain one. Jesus. Oh, I never expected this quest to give me so much trouble. It does not normally. But then this is not a normal character, I suppose, or not one that I'm used to. Okay, the boss has, of course, completely recovered. How bad are you in melee? And what can we steal from you, perhaps? We're damaging you? Okay, Greedy Hands skill is improving. I stole a cloak. Which is good. Yeah, let's not be a trap between. Actually, yeah, let's not be near several of them. There's absolutely no rush. Huh? Oh, I see. Two good cloaks. Problem is, though, that we have something better. Okay. Run away. Oh god. Let me get away, please. Okay, so definitely a little bit dicey with them being able to just teleport me next to them. Okay, stole money though. I like that. Nothing left to steal. Okay, yep. Okay, that was... That was not great. Oh, we're not doing well against that one. Jesus. Please? One more hit? And he ran away. No, we've killed him actually. Never mind. Definitely taking a break after this quest, one way or the other. Oh, is the central clearing just completely empty now? Nope, the boss is still there. Oh. He paralyzes. Okay. Definitely be extra careful. It's fine. No rush. Paralyzed. Get out of here. Okay. Why can't we see him from this nearby? Okay. Quest complete. Jesus. And he didn't actually drop anything. I thought he could. Drops one good object, you say. Maybe I literally already stole it. Maybe that is how it works. At least for bosses. Because for normal enemies, yeah, I mean, I swear normal enemies don't tend to drop. Well, I mean, there are some that are known for dropping multiple items, but like your normal, average, low-level humanoid enemy, or things like orcs or I guess goblins that I haven't encountered on this character, but on the previous Leprechaun that I tried, I fought a group of goblins. They can occasionally drop an item, but I've definitely stole more than 2. I want to say 3 different items from one of those guys. So, what's up with that? Okay, we also completely wrecked this guy without... Well, I mean, we still took some damage from it, but... Yeah, it's just... These combats can go so very drastically differently. Okay. At this point, obviously, I'm gonna hunt them all down. There you go. Uneasy. Oh, hey there. Two more. Why am I doing these things? I'm just not focusing. That's why. And he's gone, and that one's still there. Okay, out of here. That's a tough one again. Come on, one more. Oops. Fully healed. Okay, that's the last one, right? Man, that was absolutely not worth it. We lost so many resources, almost died like 10 different times. I did not expect this to give me any real trouble, and then, well, this is what we got instead. Shows what I know, even after all this time. We have identify. We can use identify on that. +2, 4 + 2 versus +2, 4 + 2. Okay. Thanks for the exact same boots again. Ammo is, I mean, it's what it is. Down to 54. We can definitely buy some new ones. I did not mean to pick those up. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, we used up a bunch of speed potions and almost all of our healing. That's not great. The slow monster. Screw that. That was a complete disappointment. I mean, I guess I could have tried confuse monsters, which I don't know why I never even attempted that. Honestly, that could have definitely worked against those, at least the bunnies and the tigers, I feel. Maybe not the Sasquatches, I don't know. Those apparently were tougher than I remembered them being. Either way, let's get the heck out of there. And we get a ring +10 armor, fire resistance. I mean, I guess it's something. And there's a Doom Quest level 24. Okay. I mean, I like both of those rings, but I can't go with combat rings, with 2 combat rings for the entire game. I mean, Ring of Archery, honestly, that would be something. Yeah. I like using the pilfering attack, even though, you know, the random teleporting away and then having to run back to the enemy is kind of annoying, to be honest. It's not quite as annoying as enemies doing that to you, but yeah, I kind of wish I could control whether I run away or not. I mean, obviously it can be useful sometimes, maybe. Most of the time I would prefer to just stay there and keep attacking. But in general, I find it fun. I like the idea of maybe generating more items that way. I guess I'm still not sure if that's actually the case, or if we're just stealing the same items that the enemy would have dropped anyway. I don't know. I feel like we're... Like, any enemy... From almost any enemy that could potentially drop something, or that could have something stolen, like almost every humanoid enemy, we're going to steal at least an item from, right? Whereas most of them would not normally drop one. So surely we are actually getting more items that way than we would by just killing them the normal way. But then again, maybe that's not the case. Maybe we are getting all those items. We're getting items from almost every enemy that can drop one because we're so lucky, and it's just an effect, you know, it's just that aspect of our character, and not the pilfering in and of itself. I don't know, it's hard to say, because I've never experienced them, you know, those two features in separation, in isolation. I don't know. What do we want? More arrows, if possible. Some healing potions, if possible. We do not have any arrows here. We do have a short bow with some bonuses. I mean, considering that is our main weapon, it might not be a terrible idea to get that. For 1,000 gold, sure. If for no other reason than buying this, guaranteeing that we're gonna get an even better one for free very, very soon. But honestly, if we do, all the better. There, throw away that absolute trash that has obviously served us pretty well, nonetheless. Spiked gauntlets for 10,000. Ring of Combat, 14 hit chance, 5 damage. The other way around, I might consider it. Not like that. Yeah. Thanks, but no thanks. We're not quite rich enough to really consider any of that. Let's see here. Word of Recall, still 3 remaining, that should be fine. Teleportation, Phase Door, honestly, do I need those at all? We have the Phase Door spell, which is, I mean, it does have a 4% fail chance. No arrows to buy, though. That kind of sucks. A single potion of Cure Serious Wounds. I mean, sure, I guess I'll get it. It's better than nothing. Not a lot better. Those potions of heroism, also slightly better than nothing. Kind of tempted to spend some time resting to at least get some more arrows, though. 54 is not a lot. You didn't have any better... No, you don't have any quivers at all, actually, right now. Sure, let's see if this helped at all. Yes, you have 92 arrows. And you have a slightly better quiver, right? We have a 70 slot, yeah. Sure. Get that. Get those arrows. Okay. No arrows here. Obviously nothing here. Nothing here. Not sure what exactly I was looking for there, but you know. Right, okay. Well, at least we got our ammo. That's something. Slightly better quiver, for what it's worth. Okay. That's a decent amount of arrows, at least. It should last for a little while. Yeah, our healing is definitely still looking very questionable. What are we even gonna do next? I could absolutely do the Doom quest. Although, could I though? I'm probably better off doing at least one more dungeon level to get to level 24 before we do the level 24 quest. We technically get a little bit more experience out of these by doing these when we're slightly underleveled. But since we do not get the bonus XP multiplier, even then quests are never going to be particularly worthwhile for experience, mostly for items. And for this one, well, the special item that you get in this one is the scale armor, right? The dragon armor. That could be decent. I don't know, are dragon armors relatively lightweight for the armor value that they provide? Maybe. I don't usually pay much attention to item weight at all, because it doesn't really tend to matter that much. For this character, though, even though our strength is now at 1807, but we're, even while carrying very little and nothing particularly heavy at all, like, yeah. Nothing very heavy at all, no heavy armor, and we're still at 88% capacity. It's kind of crazy, but it's what it is. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end the episode right here. I mean, as we saw on that last quest, I'm absolutely not capable of dealing with anything particularly challenging. I mean, there were way too many close calls there. So I'll take a break here and continue when I'm, yeah, I don't know. I'm just a little bit more focused, I suppose. So hopefully I don't throw away this character. That's been, I mean, I suppose, considering we just don't have anything going for us at all, these stats are just absolutely abysmal for level 23 character. But we've just not been getting anything. Like, I mean, we haven't found a single artifact. We found like a total of less than 5 or so ego items, including several weapons that are useless to us. So yeah, I mean, considering how unlucky this supposedly super lucky character has been in terms of itemization, we're doing fine, and it's certainly an interesting character. I really just want to see where this can go, potentially. As usual. I mean, are we going to evolve again at level 25? It could be, I guess. The last time, or the first time I should say, we evolved, I think was at level 15, right? So, it could be level 30, I don't know. Either way, I would like to get there. And, yeah, we'll hopefully be able to do that next time. As always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.